follow me, give a thumbs up to the video. If not, thumbs down, whatever. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about why you should have a website or some sort of online content or something in which you can, if you have a business in which somebody can find you if they look you up. Okay, basically, if you're not on Google as a business, you don't exist. Okay, so the first thing somebody's going to do when they want to do business with you, whether it be use your services or come to work for you or anything like that, what they're going to want to do is look you up to see if you're legitimate, to see if you have anything going on, to see if if you're transparent about what you do or if you're lying, to see what type of things you may haul, what type of capacity you may have, or just who you are in general, where you're out of, things like that. So if I do a Google search and I can't find you, like a lot of my clients that contact me and want to get our custom consulting program, is one of the first things we do is build out their online image or their brand, right? Because if you're building any company, any business, you have to have a brand. And your brand says a lot about who you are, what you do. So if you're not findable on Facebook, Instagram, all the socials, Google, Bing, Yahoo, whatever, YouTube, if you don't have anything out there, you're not going to be found, right? So that is a major issue when trying to build a brand. What do you want? Brands and companies need attention because you need customers. You need customers, you need shippers, you need relationships, you need employees, you need drivers, you need contractors, subcontractors, whatever. You need people, so you need attention. And if you can't get attention or get eyeballs looking at your business, your brand, yourself, you're not going to grow. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to go anywhere. And also, you look sketchy. And now, in today's day and age, everything is online. Everything is social media. Everything is transparency. It's about not what you know, necessarily what you can prove. It's like a funny joke they say in a court of law, but it really is, guys, because at the end of the day, if you don't have a brand, if you don't have an online presence, if you don't have the ability where somebody can find you, how are they going to do business with you? How are they going to know who you are? How are they going to research you and see if they even want to do business with you? And nowadays, even yourself, right? When you go to a restaurant, what do? You look at the reviews, right? If you use somebody's service, a pool cleaning service or a lawn care service or whatever, what do? You look at the reviews, right? You look to see what they do. You look at pictures. You look them up. So it's very important to have some sort of brand, online image, online presence going on that you can be looked up, you can be found, right? So that's one of the first things we do with our consulting clients is we build out your social medias, your online presence, your branding, as well as we do contracts and other things for you. But and then consult on building a growth plan and what you want to do and where you want to go and how we can get there and how we can achieve those goals and actually facilitating setting those goals. But basically, guys, it's real simple. You get, to do a Google page, go to Google My Business /mybusiness.com or whatever. And right there, you can build out your Google profile. It's what you tell Google who you are and what you do. And then, all these search engines, whether it be Google or whatever, just think of them as a great big, thing that has a bunch of hands. So when somebody searches, they pull up all the relevant content about that particular subject and throw it in front of you. So that's all they do. They're just a provider of that, a facilitator of that, right? So, in order to facilitate that, that's what Google does anyway. So you want to have as much content and as much relative, relatable content out there as possible. So you want to have all the social medias, even if you don't use them consistently, you need to have them all out there so that they can find you. You need to have, video. Okay, you have to have video. It can't just be pictures or script-based text, just saying things. It has to be a culmination of all those things together. So. You want to build out video, even if it's just, walk around of your trucks, video of your logo, a slideshow presentation, which you can build in any app on a phone or a computer. You just go in there and put a slideshow together, a bunch of pictures. It'll have some nice coming in and out shots. A little music with it, throw that online on YouTube or whatever, right? What that does is give, people a little bit of more content or more playtime or more online time for them to see your business, see what you are, and see what you do, and rather than just one photo or script text. But you also want to have a ton of content out there, and keywords that are finding you guys, as well as, sorry guys, a bunch of traffic here. Anyway, as well as script text, right? You want to have a ton of text, the kind of keywords. You want to have keywords in your pictures. You want to have a website which you can build easily enough. There's a ton of different resources out there. Get you a domain name that's catchy, that works with your business or brand, or yourself, or whatever you're trying to do. But basically, you know, you want to get on there and tell Google who you are, and put the information out there, so that when somebody does search for you, that's what they put out. And the more content you have out, you should have everything on every platform possible. You should have at least something, one thing, you know. So go out there. If you know how to do it, build your YouTube channel. Even though you don't want to post a bunch to it, just post a few videos, slideshows, presentations, you talking about your business. You're the CEO. You're the face of that business, unless you have somebody else that's the face, whether it be your wife or daughter or son or whatever. You can do that too, but somebody needs to be the face of the business and say, hey, I own this, I run this, is what I do, this is who we are, this is what our values are, this is what our company motto is, or whatever. Our culture is about this. So when people want to come work for you, when you're ready to expand, when you're ready to grow, they can say, okay, this is the business that I would want to be with, or that I want to partner with, or that I want to be a part of. So it's just very important to have some sort of online presence. It's very important to have a website. Website, it doesn't have to be fancy, guys. You can go to these GoDaddy subscriptions. You can go to Intuit. You can go to many different ones. Just Google how to build a website, and they pop up, and they're really easy. You put in, trucking or whatever industry, and usually they'll give you a basic platform. From there, you can make it your own. You need a basic, just 3-page. That's it. You need to wait for somebody to contact you, apply to your business, so that you get a notification. If you want employees or people to grow, or to grow your brand, you need to have a way for them to contact you and fill out an application. You need to have a little bit of information there talking about what you are. Some pictures, some video would be helpful. Links to your other social medias, whether it be your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Pinterest, your Twitters, your whatever, LinkedIn page, your as many links as possible, as many as affiliated links as you can possibly get. There's easy ways to just put the information in, and it does everything for you guys. You can pay for it a year in advance. You can pay for a monthly subscription, so it's cheap. Some of them are even free. You can get the free-based version. You can go to Weebly.com and do the free-based version where you don't pay for it. You can do the GoDaddy deal where you don't pay for it, but you don't get a domain name that way. So it'll be, whatever your business is at GoDaddy.com instead of, just your domain of whatever.com. So that's kind of, unprofessional. So you definitely want to put a little bit of money into it, in my opinion, to make something nice, make something that looks professional. But just talk a little bit about who you are, what you do, where you're located, contactable forms, things like that. And it also needs to link to your other, social medias, or as many affiliated links as possible, so they can go to those other channels. Maybe they're heavy on Instagram, or maybe they're heavy on Facebook, maybe they're heavy on YouTube, and they want to go watch your YouTube channel, or look and see if you're on there, and things like that. So it's very important to have a brand. It's very important to have a presence online. And I recommend, even if you're going to go into one truck, guys, if you're going to have one truck, and I'm a broker, I've had brokers look up and say, man, you guys got a nice website. You look like a good, legitimate business. I'll do business with you, because they don't want to work with a lot of rookies or people who aren't professional. Customers. When you talk about getting direct clients or customers, it's a very must-have to have a website, because the first thing they're going to do is go look and see who you are and what you're about. And if you don't have anything out there, they Google you, don't even pop up, you're a nobody. You literally don't exist. So the first thing you need to do is build a website, okay? Second thing you need to do is go to Google and /mybusiness.com and apply for your Google account, okay? That's your business, what you're going to tell Google what you are. You put the information in there, and that's what populates when somebody does a Google search. Now, they're going to send you a PIN number, okay? You got to say, verify my site. You have to have an address, okay? It won't work with a P.O. box. You can have an office, you can have a relative, you can have your address, whatever, and it's going to verify that location there. Then you can, then you'll be seen. You can come up, you can add cover photos, logo photos, contact information, website, link it to that, so when they click on it, your website pops up. Things like that. But I can't walk you through every little step by step, but we do this as our custom consulting program, is we build out all of that, as well as have a growth plan, contracts, safety management. We put you with our affiliated partners to make sure you have the best chance of having a professional business. So even if you have one truck and you hope one day you're going to get a direct client, and you think that client you might go somewhere and say, oh, they see your truck or see you across the street or whatever, and they say, man, that looks like something that would be perfect for hauling my stuff. Or you look, I need a quote, and I like you, I want to do business with you. They're going to go look you up, guys. And if you have nothing out there, nothing available, you're not a brand, you're not a business, you're not a real business, you don't have a website, you don't exist. So in 2021, 2022, whatever, doesn't matter what it is, this day and age, you absolutely have to have a website. They're so cheap, so easy to do, so able to, to pop up in just a snap of a finger. You can literally start your Google and your website, your Google page today, and it wouldn't cost you anything, and you would have a presence, right? Now, if you hire a company like myself, you know, they'll build out the entire presence. A lot of them will do it for $200, $500, $1,000. Don't pay $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for these crazy websites. All they're doing is going to some of these free providers and getting you a domain name and building you out a website and charging you a ton of money that you don't need to spend. So you can do it yourself. It's really easy, guys. This stuff's user friendly. If not, hire a company like us that does it. You know, you get so much more value. The value add there is ridiculous, because you get contracts, you get coaching calls, you get the online presence, the build out, the business plan, the structure. You know, the contracts alone, lease agreements and employer agreements and things like that are bar none worth the money, not even all the other stuff added, right? So if you need help with that, and you have a 1 truck or 2 truck operation, you have no online presence, and you're willing to partner with us to have us do it, we'd love to have you. You can go to consultanthetruckingguy.com, book your plan today. You know, small plug there that we can help you get rolling and facilitate that. Otherwise, you know, go do it yourself, guys. You have to have something. You can't not have anything, right? If you want to be a business, you want to be a brand, you want to be professional, you want to be out there, you want to grow your business, that's what it takes, okay? So anyway, guys, it's just more important now than ever to have some sort of online presence or have some sort of brand. You know, website is the minimum, Google page is the next minimum. If you really, you need to take it a few steps further and get an Instagram, a YouTube, and a Facebook account for your business. It doesn't, even if you don't like what they do, you don't support their brand. I have a lot of people say, I would never do business with Facebook, this, that, blah, blah, whatever. I get it. I'm not into them 100% either in their beliefs of their company, but I do it for my brand. I do it for the online presence. I do it for the attention and, you know, the capability to scale that into, you know, growing an audience. So that's what you have to have in 2021 is some sort of online presence, at least, if you're bare minimum, at least out there. You don't have to have a ton of reviews. You don't have to have a ton of followers. You don't have to have a ton of that. But you want to at least be out there where it's as cheap as possible for you, so that people can at least find out who you are and what you're about when they search you. Okay? So, hope you guys thought this was helpful. I hope it did help you out. Get out there and get your branding done. Get out there and get your website and stuff. If you need help with that, reach out. We'd love to help you out. But good luck, guys. Hopefully this works for you. This video was helpful, and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll catch you on the next one.